I'm about to tell y'all a story of when I seen my first witch or vampire. I really think it was a vampire that I came encounter with. And yes, before you ask, I am from New Orleans, so this is home of the voodoo. So, I mean, if you don't believe me, then you don't believe me. But I really believe vampires and witches and all that. I believe in all that type of stuff. Let me run it down, right? So, of course, I'm in the French Quarters. Of course, if you don't know what the French Quarters is what Bourbon Street at. I'm on Bourbon. No, I wasn't on Bourbon. I was in the French Quarters, like 2 streets away from Bourbon, right? But I was working for Amazon delivering packages. So I pull up, me and my partner who I was with, I pull up to this delivery place. Now, I never delivered deep in the French Quarters like this. And if you from New Orleans or you ever been, you go deep into them quarters, it get weird. It's weird on Bourbon Street, but when you go in them quarters, oh, it get weird. Like, it get weird. The whole voodoo stereotype makes sense when you get deep in them quarters like I was. But yeah, I'm deep in the quarters. And then I go to this delivery location, and it's weird. Like, you had to get buzzed into the apartments, but nothing about the apartments gave bougie a worth being buzzed into. But that's how the French Quarters be though. Cause the living there is very expensive. Like, I'm talking about 4K, 5K, 6K for a trash. Like, nothing about it gives updated. But if you in the French Quarter, it's so historic that come with it when you live in the French Quarter. So yeah, we had to get buzzed in. She answered the phone, buzzed us in, gave us the code. We get in there. I find her door, and when she came to the door, I was immediately taken back. Immediate. Because she looked like this lady, y'all. I'm not kidding. She looked like a fairy. Is that the word? Yeah, like she gave fairy, but her energy didn't give fairy. It gave witch or vampire. Anyways, so she opened up the door, and she a tiny little lady, like tiny, like small, skinny, old. I'm peeping in the background of the house, and it's just like old vintage everything. It didn't smell or nothing like that, but it was old vintage everything. Books are stacked from the ceiling down, right? Okay. I give her the delivery. I think it was like a bed frame or something like that. We give her the package, and I'm staring at her, but the person who I came with gone. Keep in mind, dude never left me all day, but for some reason he left. Like, I turn around, this dude gone. So I'm like, all right. But the reason why I'm standing at the door is because the lady told us, hold on, I want to give y'all a tip. Okay. So she said she about to give us a tip. I'm still staring at this lady turn around, to make her entrance back into her doorway to go get the tip for us. I'm staring at her like this. Okay. Yo, when I tell y'all this lady disappeared, I don't mean disappeared into her house. I mean she did a turn, and that hoe was gone. Gone. Like, no trace of her. And I'm looking like, did I just see this? Did this lady just disappear? Or am I tripping? Of course I thought I was tripping. Because, like, what other explanation could it be? So I'm waiting by the doorway. He gone. She gone. I think she's in the house. I think I'm tripping, but I started gathering stuff like, okay, I'm tripping. This lady went in her house. She gonna get the tip. I'm standing by the door frame. Never went into her house. One time, like, everything in my body was telling me, do not go into her house. We didn't even put the package, the bed frame into her house. We just slid it in there because the vibes was just off, like weird. Anyways, I'm standing at the door frame. 2 minutes go by. 4 minutes go by. 5 minutes go by. 6 minutes go by. Y'all shit y'all not. I stood at that door frame for 10 minutes. This lady never came back, and her door stayed open the whole time. She never came back to close her door. So after 10 minutes, I'm like, baby, the tip. You keep the tip. The tip is coming from the Lord. The Lord is telling me to leave now. So what I did was reached in her door, politely grabbed her door, closed that door, and I got on, bro. I got on. That was my first encounter in New Orleans ever seeing a witch.